Our very top story today is the Tom Robinson trial has finally reached a verdict, and we have our own reporter, Simon Arndt, at the scene today. Hello, Simon.
Thanks, Danny. After 2 hours of recess, the jury has finally concluded that Tom Robinson is guilty of raping Miss Mayella Yule.
Excuse me, Simon. I'm not very familiar with this case. Could you please explain this to me and the audience a little bit more?
Well, Danny, it all started in August of last year when Tom Robinson was invited into Miss Mayella's yard to chop up a chipperow. She claims that she was tackled from behind, choked, and then raped.
Okay, so what was the atmosphere like in the courtroom?
Well, Danny, the atmosphere in the courtroom was very solemn. You could definitely tell that everyone was paying very close attention to Mr. Finch's cross-examination.
Alright, what was Atticus's cross-examination like?
Well, Danny, Mr. Finch started out asking questions of the locations of Miss Mayella's bruises. He revealed that they were on the right side of her face, suggesting to the fact that her attacker was in fact left-handed.
Alright, so who were some of the people that testified today, Simon?
Well, Danny, the next to testify was Mr. Yule, and we have Mr. Yule live at the courthouse with us right now. Welcome, Mr. Yule.
Yeah, whatever.
In your opinion, what happened on August 21st of last year?
Well, I was walking home from the woods, bringing some kindling with me, when I heard some screams coming from my Mayella. I walked up to the window and I saw Tom taking advantage of her. I cussed at him and chased after him, but he ran as fast as he could, and I couldn't catch him.
That's horrible. And what was your reaction to the jury's decision?
Finally, someone's gonna put that monster away. You hear?
Thank you, Mr. Yule.
Wow, Mr. Yule, he's quite a riot. Anyways, so did Mayella ever testify?
Yes, Danny. Mayella was actually the next one to testify, and her testimony was shaky, if best. She actually ended up in tears near the end.
Well, Simon, you said her testimony was shaky. Could you elaborate on that a little bit more?
Well, Danny, Mayella, she stammered. She didn't directly answer any of the questions. She changed several of her answers. She was very defensive towards Atticus Finch, and overall, it was evident that she wasn't telling the truth.
Now for what the audience has been waiting for. Simon, please tell us about Tom Robinson's testimony.
Yes, Danny. Tom Robinson, he definitely kept the crowd on their feet. All eyes were on him today, and basically, he said that he was invited into Miss Mayella's yard by her to do something in the house. He claims that he got on top of a chair to get something down from above the dresser, and he says that she wrapped around his waist and pulled him down off the chair, and when they were on the ground, she was playing around with him and kissing him and just doing things that he wasn't really prepared to do. And he said he looked up and saw Mr. Yule in the window and ran out before anything could happen.
For my last question, Simon, what was your opinion on the jury's decision?
Yes, well, Danny, I, as well as I think everyone else in the courtroom today, thought that Tom Robinson should have gotten off innocent on all charges. It was proven today that he was in fact innocent. I think that the jury just couldn't bring it upon themselves to, rule for a black man over a white man in this case. It's a bad scenario, and it certainly is a dark day in Macomb County.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, Simon, and make sure you don't stay out there too long.
Yes, Danny, thank you. Sure thing, anytime. It's getting late here. It's getting chilly.
Alright, coming up next, Mr. Dolphus Raymond. Is he drunk or is he just plain crazy? More on that next. Alright, Drew, this is stupid.